Hi, I'm Roger, President of Amtrak. I'm thrilled to introduce three incredible leaders at Amtrak who are driving transformational change in transportation. Getting diverse opinions on the table is really important. How do you make sure that that occurs?
The whole premise of it is you get all of your stakeholders involved and you really think about who those stakeholders are, and it's about active listening.
I try to make sure that I spend time at the front line, which for me in capital delivery means being out on the tracks, out on the job site where work gets done.
Making sure that we have diversity in mind, that we're taking steps in recruiting and in assigning matters and in getting people's feedback.
What made you want to join Amtrak?
I never met a transformation I didn't love. And it was a different time at Amtrak at that time. You remember that was about getting to break even from a business perspective, and I really wanted to be part of that journey. You know, COVID changed that journey, and now we're on a totally different transformation with IIJA, but it's actually equally more fun, or maybe even a little more fun than I thought when I started.
We're doing so much work changing how we think about construction on the railroad and how we think about creating more space.
Really moving finally and fully out of the reactive sort of small bore, managing this problem, managing that problem, pivoting from this to that, to take a step back, organize ourselves strategically, and really meet the moment.
What advice would you have for young women coming up in the organization today?
Yeah. So I'm a real big fan of knowing what you want to do in the next 5 years, saying, okay, charting what that looks like based on the skill sets that you need to get to that goal, and then taking a risk to go after that skill set, no matter what way, shape, or form that is, so that you can accomplish that goal.
Know your stuff, work hard, do all the basics.
You have to know yourself and be confident in who you are and what you're doing. And so I think for women in particular, we need to make sure that we are self-motivated, that we're not waiting for other people to pat us on the back, because that pat probably isn't coming. But also when the news is bad, that we feel strong, that we know what we did, we know why we did it, and we can explain our actions and defend it, because it's a tough business to be in. I think it's incredibly rewarding, and I find this mission to be unlike any other. But it definitely requires a well of confidence in yourself, that you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And to find that intrinsic motivation is really helpful.